rounds of the NFL playoffs, and EA Sports continues its coverage of Super Wild Card Weekend. It's the Seahawks.
The second of 3 games here on this Sunday. We continue with Super Wild Card Weekend here on EA Sports. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as the quarterback.
And he comes into this wild card round off of a really good regular season, better than 30 touchdown passes. And he said he feels like he can take some shots against the secondary. In fact, in our meeting, he said not only can he take shots, he expects to do it early.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. A man who played collegiately over at East Lansing, it's Kenneth Walker III. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. Fights loose. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. It was the safety blitz that ultimately did the job, and they're going to credit him with a sack. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Under pressure, and they get to him again. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to it. They'll make that a 2nd sack here on their first drive out defensively. And not to get ahead of ourselves, but they're on pace for double-digit sacks at this point.
Well, they're going to have to find a way to tamp that down, aren't they? So if you're the play caller, you're telling the quarterback, maybe some screens, maybe some draws, hard count, use your voice inflection a little bit, anything to try and slow that pressure down.
The Seahawks send out their punter. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. So here are the Lions now as they get set for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by a guy who has a couple years under his belt in the NFL, their 3rd-year quarterback.
And he was absolutely sensational throwing the football all year long, better than 40 touchdown passes. That means he made good decisions, and his team trusted him with the ball. So I can't imagine a scenario in this game where they change their philosophy. If they trusted him in the regular season, they're going to trust him now and let him turn it loose.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. The slot man in motion right. Throwing is Milton. He's airing it out for Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Here's Milton now to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Appeared to me he was just trying to find an open receiver and got forced out to his right. Had to come off of a guy downfield, trying to hit his back. Unable to connect. Should have been an easier throw moving to his right, though.
Yeah, much easier, obviously, for a right-handed quarterback who's going to his left. A little bit tougher.
Exactly.
The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Now Milton. He's going to air one out. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
That could have been a huge play, but give the defender credit. Stayed calm, stayed collected, and kept himself in a position to make a play on the ball without a penalty.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Gibbs. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 32-yard line. Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
Milton. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
Here's 2nd and 10. Williams, a man in motion right. Here's Milton. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's down into the red zone at the 16 after a gain of 16. 1st and 10. To throw is Milton. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Over the middle and taken in by Laporta. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Sam Laporta, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Lions will strike first here in this wild card matchup. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And, you know, listen, there's two ways to get the number 7 seed. You can back into it or you can charge your way into it and seize it. But ultimately, once you're here, you can throw that out the window. You've got to come to play.
Yeah, you just think of that phrase, any given Sunday or Saturday as the case may be. And even though this is a 2 versus 7 matchup, don't think for 1 second that this game's going to be a pushover. Anything can happen once the playoffs begin.
They'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. A good throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. The Seahawks send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And a fair catch taken here right at about the 40-yard line. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And the Lions will take over. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. To throw, it's Milton. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. So from the 26-yard line, here's second and a yard. Off play action. Milton. That's to the tight end, Laporta. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 14. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Second and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a first down.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Off the play fake. Milton. Open man, and he's got Williams. Touchdown, Lions. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Lions are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Well, this has been a flawless start for them. They score, they get the stop, and they score again, Charles.
Complimentary football at its finest. You just mentioned how they got it done. They scored. The defense got the ball back for them. They score again. That's the way you win ball games.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And it's now 14-0. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it was Jamison Williams wrapping things up with a touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. They've been a come-from-behind team all year. They'll need to do it again as they trail early in this wild card game. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. It was the safety blitz that ultimately did the job, and they're going to credit him with a sack. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That completes it again to Metcalf. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Straight ahead, Walker. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. Completed to Hyatt. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down. Back to throw here. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 20-yard line. He'll drop to throw. Smith and Jigba with the ground. And it's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And he will bring it back. An interception return for the Lions. Touchdown. Seibert on for the PAT. And it is now 21-0. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They trail early on the road in the playoff. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. Well, he's not the starter coming in, getting his first carry off the bench. That's not the way to earn more carries.
You have to stay in the game, even if you're not on the field, right? Stay mentally sharp, stay ready. And above all, when you get into the game, hold on to the football. Don't let the other team have it.
Following the fumble recovery, Milton. That pass caught. It's Williams. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Lions continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Here's Seibert now to add the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. The offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Zach Charbonnet and his teammates back to the field for another drive. You can count his carries on one finger. They've only given him the rock one time, Charles. What gives? So we can't draw any conclusions just yet. He has to touch the ball multiple times in order to get into a rhythm and have a chance to have success. You know who else gets into a rhythm? The offensive line. They feel better about what they're doing when they know they've had multiple opportunities to get it done. Yeah, well, the conclusion we draw so far, they're losing here in the second quarter. Let's see if they change tunes. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Up the middle, here's Walker. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. Nothing there, no gain, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 15. Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop him for an 8-yard loss. The Seahawks send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Just a 30-yard punt that time. And the Lions will have excellent field position here as they take over 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and a couple. Off play action. Milton. Throw left side, caught by Laporta. And they eventually get to him at the 17 after a pickup of 17 into the red zone. First down. Off the play fake. Milton. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Off play action. Milton. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. From 17 yards out. And the Lions continue to pull away here in this first half. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Now the ball now going back over the Seattle Seahawks offense. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. To the right side, this is Walker. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15. The Seahawks on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 16. And this is going to be incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. A throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
They'll roll him out right. And he'll be hit as he... And that'll fall incomplete. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. It'll be a gain of 5. And that's going to make it 4th down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 4th down, McDonald. That is caught down inside the 10. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jamison Williams saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Lions' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And it is 42-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his well to rest.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Aiden Hutchinson, 2 plays in a row now that he has gotten in there for the sack, and it brings up 4th down. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles, and that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance. They've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
The Seahawks send out their punter as he's on for the 5th time here today. Oh, it's a wobbler here. So a change of possession here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. Jamison Williams out onto the field as his guys take over on offense. He's the star wide receiver, and he's doing his thing so far here into the 2nd quarter.
And how you get distinguished as a star is each and every week performing to a high level no matter what they throw at you, because you're always wanting to take him out of the game if you're a defensive team. How do you press him, double him, triple him, all those things? But the best players show up each and every week. Solid games and some spectacular ones.
And he has showed up time and time again. Play action. It's McDonald. And this is caught by Williams. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. They go play action with McDonald. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. That puts him in excellent position, 1st and goal after a gain of 19. Here's McDonald off of the play fake. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Looked like both sides were anticipating a quick throw there, and the defense was ready to jump in and deny it, and they did.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Throwing is McDonald. Flush to his right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. A final shot before break. McDonald eluding the pressure. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A great effort there as time expires in the 1st half. And the Lions will extend their lead here just before halftime. Seibert on for the PAT. And the route is on here in this 1st half. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC. A look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the 3rd quarter. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. One of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So the Lions offense ready to go back out onto the field. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But if they run it more effectively, they may get even bigger plays in the passing game.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. McDonald sets to throw. Oh, and that is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
He's got this to Williams, complete. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Here's McDonald to throw. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Flushed out right. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the 1st, getting 14 yards on the scramble. McDonald steps away. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. Here's 2nd and 2 now from the 3. Off the play fake. McDonald. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
That's a really nice job there by the coverage, understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make a play on that ball, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Derek Hall in there that time to get him to the turf. And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They go play action here on 1st down. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. The safety blitz staged to perfection that time as they sack him for a loss of 6. The Seahawks send out their punter as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. And he'll try and hurry the kick, gets it away, but it's not looking that great. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And that will come the offense as they take over. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Menu narration option is set to off.
Off play action. McDonald. And this one's incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a 1st down.
Oh, short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he is going to have the Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Off the play fake. McDonald. Williams brings it in. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Off play action. McDonald. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line. 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me...
And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Off the play fake. McDonald escaping the pressure right. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. And the Lions are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. So the penalty on the offense, no need to accept that. They'll decline it, and the interception will stand. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. 3rd quarter, wild card round. Thanks for being along for the playoff ride with us. Here's 2nd and 10. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. Able to fight through 1 tackle. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. Now they have a little more space to maneuver from the 15, 1st and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They give him a gain of 37. Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. Hand off here to Walker. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. So 2nd and 10 now here in the 3rd quarter from Detroit. On play action, they'll throw. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Aiden Hutchinson. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Aiden Hutchinson drops him again for the 2nd straight play, and it brings up 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. It's just a 30-yard punt that time, no return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Jamison Williams and the Lions get set for this next possession. A monster game so far, 3rd quarter. He is lighting up the stat sheet. And a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line. So the penalty there winds up on the offense, so obviously it's declined, and we have a change of possession. Out of the gun, Walker with it. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Rashawn Gary. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Third and 19. Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The Seahawks send out their punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. The call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. But Jamison Williams out onto the field as his guys take over on offense. He sort of just keeps chipping away at this defense. Hasn't had a spectacular game, but here in the 3rd quarter, that they've known all game long that he's there.
He's the type of guy that frustrates you if you're playing defense, because when you think you've taken away something or you think you've got him in check, he comes up with another catch, the chains move, or he finds a way to get it to the end zone. He's that guy that drives you crazy, and offenses love him.
He's hoping to drive him more crazy here coming up.
And in a situation like this, you're in the 2nd half with the lead, trying to get to the division round. They're going to let him do his thing on the ground, and that's a great run there to pick up a 1st down.
Going back to Gibbs on first down. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
They'll go again with Gibbs. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. 1 quarter remains in this NFC Wild Card matchup. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Ford Field. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Trying the left side with Gibbs. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. McDonald. He's got his target. That's complete. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Gibbs is in for a Lions touchdown.
Well, he's been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Here's Seibert now to add the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So that drive 7 plays in length. And it was all capped off by a touchdown run from Jahmyr Gibbs. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. And out now come the Seahawks. And they are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far. And they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now back to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. The safety blitz staged to perfection that time as they sack him for a loss of 6. The Seahawks send out their punter as he's on to kick it away. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And Detroit getting set to go now. And they have made this look easy. There's not supposed to be anything easy about the NFL playoffs, but this lead, yes, they're at home, but this has been impressive.
And we hear all the time when upsets happen, teams go on the road, that maybe home field advantage isn't all it's cracked up to be. But you and I both know the reality is teams really fight hard to get it. Why? You don't ever have to change routine. Everything's familiar going into the game. It makes things easier, and that has paid off for them in a big way in this contest.
It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up third. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. On third down, here's Gibbs. Calling no gain there, and it leads to a fourth down. So they went a little cautious there on third and long.
And nothing wrong with that. Remember, they're playing with a lead right now. So getting a first down, yes, that would be great. But even more importantly, take care of the football. No turnovers, no big plays for the other team, and keep the clock moving.
On fourth down, McDonald. And it's going to be batted down, and will go the other way with the football. The Lions turned away on fourth down. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. So we were looking at each other up here in the booth when they went for that, saying, oh, wow, talk about trying to add insult to injury.
Some teams are just like that. You know, some philosophies, some coaches are like, look, when I got a chance to put some more points on the board, I don't care what the situation, I'm going to do it. And they're also the same coaches as a general rule that if someone does it to them, you won't hear a people protest out of them. That's just who they are.
2nd and 4. Well, that'll be incomplete. Boy, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. And the Lions are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Well, this game was already decided, Charles, let's be honest. But now another feather in the cap of this defense as they pick them off for the second time.
You're right about that. Things have been going pretty well for them, to put it mildly. But they're still out there hunting for big plays and get another one right there.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. CD, I mean, they have just been scoring at will. It's been score after score after score, and a lot of times we use the term blowout for a lopsided ball game. And this has kind of gone past that. I think we're in historic territory right now.
You nailed it. Historic territory. Perfect phrase for what we are watching. If this were a movie, what kind of rating would we put on it? Who would you allow to watch what we're watching right now? Let's hope this one gets over fast, because this game, well decided a long time ago.
And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. This offense has had a lot to like in this game. I don't know that last play, though, is going to make the highlight reel.
It's not going to make the highlight reel, but it will be the focus of the film session that the team has to sit through. I've sat through those before. Never any fun. You're always excited about your good plays, and they actually fast forward through those. All right, that was good. All right, great. They get to the bad ones and really illuminate them. Not cool.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And that one going to be slowed up before it can really get going. Good work defensively to read the trickery and make the stop. They work now on 2nd and 9. They'll run it with Williams. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. The Lions stay alive as we say thanks for watching and so long.